We've been speaking, and I think one of the things that I'm extremely, at least, happy about is you have someone who really cares about the system. I know that Mr. Swapnil's been around for a while and understands the DNA of the state, but there is work to be done, and he's well aware of that, and as is CS sir. I mean, I can only tell you from the perspective of when I come for the assessments. There are certain regions in the state where the performance is very, very poor, right? And when you look at those performances, you ask two primary questions as an educator. One, how often are the children coming to school, right? How good is the teacher, right? Those are two questions. Now, if I was to look at any good school in comparison, absenteeism is very low and teacher interest is very high. So these are small things that we notice when we travel. Like, for instance, Nongstoin was a big surprise. The first year, essentially that region swept the assessment. When I was coming here, my understanding was you have good schools in Shillong. You also have access to the internet in a way that's probably stronger. But first year, they swept it. This year, Shillong was the stronger representation. Now, when we come back in October this year, I am very interested to see the kind of assessments we receive from, is it okay to mention? Yeah. Tura and Nongpo. Because I think those are regions that I'll be invested in and to research and then to go back to him and say, here's my 3 years data of coming to this state and assessing 1,200 kids. Here's a picture of who's doing what and how. And maybe that might help him because these are the top performers who are being shortlisted.
It actually benefited me a lot. It helped me to reach out to other places where my family cannot take me or cannot help me to get to these places. It also helped me to learn a bit more about India and how it works. Also, I learn ways to be confident in myself, not really rely more on my parents or someone who's lived with me. So it benefited me a lot.
They taught us about the IB curriculum. They took English tests, which made us look into our mistakes, like how we speak, how we write. And the teachers are very helpful. Like the students welcomed us in a very kind way.
Nara chugumak ansing baljoknas kama mabanggi jasan.
Chugumak tanang?
Enda ko de kuros kamu tungo maina chugumak kuni jainga. Plus F markadong pa ko.
Plus F?
Salantio, anchini chaani rango. Peena namgani rangko de bangakon watchanga. Jayan anchini bimang. Gisik. Porayani. Nambate rakani. Mandapani. Aro gemuk konik nikata. Nang koban.
Ndak plianga chaunan machungjak?
Oe, chugumak nanganirang. Unigaman na atta, merong, kari, to, aro dut rangko koros kaingon, plus F marka donggo pa ko sa nibo. May na uno, iron, aro vitamin rangko nangani kriot na. Sungi chane chao ba, magronchi niyo ba, aro chatoa niyo ba, mamang dengtangani ko ijawa.
Dengtang rekani ko ijawa ramay na sabrans ka injok.
Hindi ba mengsaw blongen dengtang rekani donga? Anchinian sing baljokaniyo. Nambata chaani rengani chi, nambate jangi thangani. Plus F marka dongpa chaani rangko, daalo ni jakhalbo.